So like being a hustler, I did so many things, and sometimes you study something and it's not necessary that study is going to take you where you want to be.
Tell me more like what was the initial start and hustle to set up the restaurant chain, because it's one of the very difficult thing to capture in, to understand the market, go with what you want to go.
The very important. Now, where did I have money? Okay, so how did I open a restaurant? Where did the money come from? So what happens? That's what I meant by hustling. So you basically go and take up what comes your way. Like I used to, buy cars that were like totally broken down. Take some friends' money here and there and hustle and basically build a car and then sell it for a price or whatever. So there are so many things I've done, and this opportunity came my way where there was a nightclub for sale, and I don't drink, I don't smoke. How do I run a nightclub? So it's basically then I just told the guy, boss, I don't have the money to pay you, but what I can do is because you closed down, you're not doing well. Can I take an opportunity to go and run the place for you and then pay you off? So it's all about a bit of luck. It's a combination of everything in life. It's a combination of luck, it's a combination of your attitude, it's a combination of how determined you are and the eagerness to win. All these actually fall in place. It's just not one thing that basically per se works for you. So South Africa is very rich with regards to mines, minerals and stuff. So if you had gone to South Africa and told them that you want to import or export anything from India, any business to do from India, so they would give you my name. The point was that I went to a Chamber of Commerce in South Africa and told them that I'm the contact for you guys because nobody knows India. I'm talking about 10-15 years ago. There were very few Indians in South Africa, very few Indians in Cape Town. Now there are tons of them. So when I used to meet somebody, I used to go and talk to them. Hey, how are you? Where are you from? So just to find out kind of people there. But now there are so many people, I don't want to talk to them. And Chrome and these are big business. Where I've got clients in India who want these things, and I get them sorted from there. So I'm more of an indenting agent.
And what's your future? Like what you're planning ahead to do more business, because we never stop. पैसा कमाने के कहाँ से भी कमाना रहता है.
पैसा कमाना नहीं होता. क्या होता है कि आप जब भी कुछ करते हो ना, तो आपको पहले अपना जो प्रोडक्ट है या जो है उसको ठीक करना है. Once you have your concept right, the money will follow. Don't run behind money. Money will come. But if you have your concept right, your product right, money will follow. That's my thing. So anyway, you go for it.
As you said, you went to Cape Town in a 2-year space of 3 months.
Correct.
And you said you did not really hustle during the time of 6 months. How did you prolong your survival there?
You're talking about the visa side or you're talking about the monetary side?
Both.
Visa side those days it was easier. 20 years ago, 21 years ago, it was much easier. You could extend your visas 3 months, 4 months, and then somebody told me do a business permit. So then I applied for a business permit, that was for 2 years, and things happened. So that was that, and then
Cope up with it financially there?
financial thing. See, I had some bucks basically to take care of my accommodation and some food. I used to, in fact, those days I used to take a taxi. In those days you have taxis like 5 rand. 5 rand, that in there they call it rand. It's like 1 to 5. That's the value. So I used to take a small taxi. I used to jump in that, and I used to go to town, meet a lot of people, restaurateurs, and a lot of those managers and restaurateurs who are there now, they're all working for me now. So the whole times have changed. So I used to go to them, because there were less number of Indians those days. So I used to want to connect to your people. So I used to go to them, that kind of thing. So yeah.
So you mentioned about cars. So what exactly did you?
Just
What
kind
exactly
of
you did?
buying and selling of cars. I mean, cars that was totally run down. I used to take those. I'm just talking about small things like that. So run down cars, take them, repair them, sell it for 10,000-20,000 rupees more or rand more.
So you're taking the car and also repairing them?
Not me personally, I would have got them done. The most important thing a management should know is delegating. You must not technically do everything, you must get things done. And if you master that, you will do much better in life. So sitting here, I'm talking to you guys, but all my businesses are running in South Africa. How does that happen? So it's all been delegated. It's all been people are working for me. They're all managing things. So that is the catch. So if you are able to manage that, then you are a champion. Because people sit in one place, sit in the same shop the whole day, But if you can delegate and if you can manage things well.
If you don't mind, please can you go through the economics, like the 2012 economics and right now economics?
What's your going?
Obviously, money is in the end, right? The business purpose is money in the end.
He has one idea and he wants to present it.
Yourself, she is also from Kerala.
So basically, I am the person who has many ideas coming up, flooding up, like a tea business. The tea business has a good opportunity in India and many more like that, the fast food corners. So that's why I'm very much interested into that restaurant business, because I don't have any background from it, right? Seeing how you started. Right now, there is an opportunity around everywhere. In the 6 months, 7 months, you need to take out the profit to sustain a business. For sure, you have to, or else match up the margins, like whatever the costs or expenses are. So that's why I'm asking, like, what were the economics 2012 and right now? It has increased for sure, but how did you do marketing? How it went in?
Again, one of the important things when you start a business is to understand your own finances, okay, and then kind of budget yourself accordingly. I would say the most difficult thing in these times is your rent. And you could have the best restaurant, the best concept, whatever, but if your rent is a killer, you buggered. Then you can't survive. So those things you have to negotiate and all those things. So it all works as a package, like a small things add to the whole thing. Yeah. So I'm moving to Canada, so I've got my residence for Canada now. So I'm going to be shuffling between Canada and South Africa, and God willing, open some stuff outside of the world also.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah,
It's 24 hours journey. How will you manage the logistics? Because
how to
regulation. No, but
Yeah, it's difficult. It's going to be difficult. So
you
I'm
plan or you will start getting consultation in this regard and then
yeah, we will first go and check out what's the
regulations are comparatively easier, more enabling the.
See, I'll tell you something. See, the first world country like Canada and stuff, you have more regulations and stuff.
Yes.
Whereas South Africa and stuff, you could get away with, small things, you know how we all kind of hustle and somebody comes, just take a plan, come on, that kind of a thing. Those things, that's what the advantage of being in South Africa is. It's like India. So that's why I could, if I had gone from India directly to Canada, I may not have done as good as I've done here. So as I'm saying, it's all, yeah.
If you had an opportunity to open your restaurant chain in India, would you?
100%. I'm already looking at it. I've already got a concept I'm working on. And
If you take Murund as an example and you start that business, you start Murund, why not?
yeah, see, thing is,
No, I'm asking him.
asking him.
If you want to start.
It's not easy. It has to go with the proper branding and everything.
No, see what else the government has facilitated him on that itself is brand. What is brand? You are a brand. Your decision is a brand. Your surname is a brand. Godrej.
But I want to make a sustainable brand, right? I want to make sustainable. I have to go with the proper planning. I can't rush in any decision because right now I have a risk capability, but I don't want to rush in right now if I want to. Going with a proper plan, that matters a lot to me right now.
See, most important thing is if anybody wants to do any business in India, you have to know what is your product, what's your target market. Like I know I'm going to open something in India or Bombay. I know what I want to do. I know who's my market. I know what is my concept. So I know that. So you have to have your ducks in the row. You can't just randomly go and put your money somewhere. Then you're in trouble.
Can you go through the plan what you're gonna open in India if you are? If you have any plan ready?
Yeah, I do have. I want to open up a art gallery, come restaurant, and that will cater to anybody who's affiliated with art.
Okay.
It could be a normal guy who's drawing. It could be a Shah Khan, for example, who's an artist. He's an artist. Similarly, it widens the whole thing. I want to open up something on those lines.
And
a preview where these movies that come out every day. So they have to be previewed before it comes onto the movies. So that is my concept. I want to have a preview theater and along with a restaurant. That's my plan. And that too in Andheri.
And which audience you are trying to cater? The premium brand or how you are? Premium audience or the...
So that is something that I'm working on. Let's see how far I go.
Right now, what is your food margin? If in the Cape Town, the food margin, what's your economics over the food margin? Like 10%, 20, 40% is the food margin, and the profit is 40, 30?
Or 35%.
35% as in profit.
You're making numbers.
Yes, last 1 or 2 questions. You will have to leave now. It's already 3. Any question?
What you will suggest to us right now if we want to open up, like right now we all are 20s and 21s, what do you expect us, like what will be your advice over us to start a business or do it, or what will be your advice?
I think the first important thing is you need to know what you want to do. That's very clear. You are not in a foreign land. You are in India. You have your backing of your parents or your cousins or your friends or whatever. So you are not thrown away like I was in a foreign land where I had to hustle into different things to make some money. You are in a place where you can choose what line of interest or what business you want to do, and then explore, study more about that, and